Did we get it down?
Well, yeah.
And now we
This what a legacy look like.
This what
Am I saying, and this is my co-host?
Yeah, sure. We're recording.
Now I'm kind of nervous.
What? We're just having a conversation.
Yeah, just having conversation. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of So This Is 30. I am your co-host Isaiah, and I am being joined by
Sheridan.
And today, for the very first time, we have our first guest, Cristina.
Oh my god, sorry.
No, that's okay. We're keeping it authentic.
Honestly, you should see it. We're burping.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, burp, do whatever you gotta do. Have we talked about swearing? Okay, get back to our guest.
Thank you for having me today.
Oh, we're so excited.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
It's my first. It's special because I haven't had a first in a long time, so this is my very first thing like this.
We're really excited.
We are really excited.
Not that like I love talking to Izzy, but it's nice to talk to someone new.
Yeah. I want to hear more about
someone else for a change.
What are you doing today? I'm painting. What are you doing today? I'm
painting. But we like to start off with a little bit of like how are you? What's up? How's your week been? So, tell us a little bit. What's up? How are you?
I'm good. So it's been, today is Monday. It's been a busy weekend for me. I have family in town. And just getting ready to be away for a month. And you know how that is. You have all these things that you have a checklist of things to do. So it's like, that's where I'm at.
Where are you going?
I'm going to be going to LA and Dallas.
Oh, Dallas. I don't hear that one very often.
I'm visiting family all around. Because this
cool.
is the first time I'm having a summer I'm actually like in
Free.
7 years. A summer I'm actually enjoying.
We feel that.
And I'm not working because, in our previous job, summer was blocked.
Yeah.
Because of the event.
So I just came back from like a very short trip to Toronto, and everyone's like, "Why so short?" And I was like, "When I booked this trip, this is a blockout period, so I wasn't allowed to take this time off."
You're living on the edge.
I wish I knew because I would have.
How short was your trip? Like a weekend?
6 days.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted to be there longer because 4 days was a wedding, and then so like, but
it's like not cheap either. Like in Canada, like to go to the East Coast is normally not that cheap.
It's better now. Like my parents said, well, it used to be like $1,000, $900.
Yeah, $700, $800. I was like, then I'm just going to the Philippines then.
Yeah, right. You're like, I want to be on the beach.
Yeah, it's kind of like almost 80% for an Asian flight.
It's like you can do it for like $250 now. Like when it's really expensive, $400, $500. But yeah, we did it for like $250, so it's not that bad. But then to increase the trip was like another $200, so we're like,
yes,
never mind.
Yeah, like the last minute.
The last minute changes. Yeah. What about you, Izzy? What's up?
What is up with me? I'm painting. Big surprise, I know. I did get a few more commissions. Feel super excited about that. I'm feeling really excited about this setup right now, and that we have a guest. This for me is like really exciting. I will say I've been in a little bit of like, not like a slump, but like a little bit of a slump, because I feel like I'm working every single day now because I'm like consistently like painting or doing something, but it does feel kind of weird, and I was just going through a little bit of like a dip. But we're good. We're feeling good. We're feeling motivated. This for me is like just super exciting. We got to meet up before we shot this just to kind of discuss. So that was really fun. One, I socialized with a human, and two, it was just fun to like banter and like talk and like get inspired and like hear a little bit of your story. So yeah, we're doing good. And
I get scared that we're not recording and all of this is in vain. So
I know.
No,
I
checked too.
We had such
even
a
my
good
camera,
chat
or
earlier.
one time I didn't have the mic on. And I had the lapel attached to my camera, so the whole thing was just like
you just
silence,
but you're like mouth. Did you do like a dub over or did you reshoot?
Yeah.
I did it again because I don't know. I mean, I can do voiceover too. It's still impromptu.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I like the way it looks when it's not a voiceover.
Talking live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially that format and what I talk about.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah. I get that.
You know what I mean? Sometimes in TikTok, a voiceover is really good.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a really nice voice.
In TikTok, I do like
or
it.
even IG Reels, like some influencers, their voice is just like,
I know.
what she has. And it's just like I don't even like it, but it's like it's eloquent.
Yeah.
Sold it with
Her voice.
Yeah.
Some people just have very good voice.
Ooh,
Very good voice.
On the topic of voices. Wait, did we segued a little bit there?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we talked about travel,
That's
and then we
fine.
got into
We
Guys,
jumped
this
all
is
over the
how-
place.
how are you doing? Did we get into how are you doing? Because we talked about your travel.
I'm
But then let's
okay.
get back.
I'm good. I'm getting back into my routine now that I'm back from vacation. Because it's been a week off of podcast and stuff. So, but I am excited. Like, this is an exciting way to jump back into it, have a guest. So I'm really excited. We got to, get some good behind the scenes stuff, work on our social media.
Oh yeah, that's the.
Now that I'm back, yeah.
It's a thing. It's
And like,
We're going to
It's
pick
a
your brain
thing.
about it because
oh yeah, please.
it's like,
this
it's
algorithm
hard.
thing, I feel
the
like.
way it is now. It's
Is
really
it
a thing.
is it the oversaturation? Like what?
There's just so
is
much
it?
platforms. Things are so advanced. Everything
Yeah.
is kind of like, well, also in marketing, there's nothing, even in other industries, the marketing is mostly digital heavy now. When is the last time you bought a physical magazine? Because it used to be
actually-
right?
I'm gonna say recently.
I love I used to be like, every month.
Yeah.
I would have some of my money going to that Vogue or and
Oh, yeah.
not only the Canadian US edition.
Oh,
Oh, that's so expensive. The British.
yeah.
Oh,
Harper's Bazaar.
Yeah.
Because before social media, it was the thing.
Yeah.
If you want
That
to
was
see,
how you got
yes, it's
Yeah,
how you
like what did they
understood
wear to
what's
Met
new,
Gala?
like what are
Yeah.
the new launches. So now that's kind of obsolete,
Yeah.
and everyone is on their phone.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's such fast consumption. So if you're not hitting that thing on a daily,
But even
It's a
when
beast.
you are
Yeah.
like even when you are posting daily, which
Yeah.
I've really tried to get into, you also have to keep the retention because in order to get in the algorithm, what I've recently discovered and heard is you have to be consistently like keeping their attention. So as long as
Yes.
they're watching the duration, they'll be like, "Oh,
Yes.
this guy's doing okay. Let's push his content a little bit further."
yes,
Oh, thank you,
duration,
yeah.
especially YouTube duration counts. Because
Yeah.
TikTok, obviously, they're so short. IG
Yeah.
Reels, even at 3
IG I
minutes.
find the hardest.
it's
I find
so short.
TikTok is a little bit easier.
TikTok's easy. I try to keep them at
TikTok is easy.
honestly 10 to 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I think that's the
And it's
best
just
attention
fun.
grab.
But
And it's
there's-
fun.
I feel like it's-
care
I just
less.
follow viral stuff. Oh, I can do this,
Yeah.
Chad.
Yeah.
I care less
Yeah.
on TikTok.
I can do, yes, it's for me, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other people, it's their platform.
Yeah. Yeah.
I care. Yeah, I care less on TikTok. I'm like, yeah, let me be
Yeah, me
foolish
too.
and silly.
I just do like
10
I
seconds.
did
One
one
that will
this
flip
morning.
through and
You
someone
guys
will
are
see
gonna
it.
see it.
Oh, perfect.
But yeah, it's just it's more heavy. It's more difficult to keep up now because there's so much of it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
now you have threads.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's
like
a
the
whole
new
new thing.
Twitter.
I'm glad you brought that up
Yes.
because I was definitely going to like bring
Yeah.
up your
I've
thoughts
posted
on
like one
on
thread.
threads.
I don't get it. I've never been a Twitter person. That's the other thing.
Me too,
Oh, yeah,
actually.
same.
Are
Not
my
that
thoughts
much.
even funny? Like,
Yeah, me too.
I don't care to share
It's
my
like, who
thoughts.
wants to hear one statement from me? I mean, I don't think I'm that witty and
Exactly.
creating such a catchphrase.
Yeah.
Because the people that are good at it, they're good with 250 words. Is it 250?
Got it. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it was 250.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Or
Also,
even less. If you're really good with
If
thoughts
you
or
can do
you're
one
viral.
sentence and
yes. Or you're like Elon
laughing.
Musk and everything you say because you're the richest man in this
Yeah,
world.
they're like, I
you
will
can just
listen.
say
Yeah. I'm
so,
reading
one word and everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna retweet.
that is my favorite.
Oh my god, I gotta repost
yeah,
this.
gotta
that.
repost.
Elon Musk said blue.
Blue, yeah,
Blue,
blue,
do
blue
it,
is the
do it.
color. Yeah. It's just you're very influential, or you're like Elon Musk, you know, or president, or like Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
word you say, people will hang
They
on.
look at
Yeah.
But I mean, on the average, like everyone else, even people that are famous, or of course celebrities, people also hang on to that.
What I will say is like when there's something going on that everyone's like maybe it's like a reference for
Yes.
like a popular culture
like a pop
reference.
culture
Yes.
reference, and then they say like that one word thing, like for example, Vanderpump
Scandal?
Rules. The Scandal. If they say the Scandal and they say anything in there, what was that one thing? You watch it, right?
Yes, I do.
Sorry, I'm totally.
Stop pointing
I
at
know.
the mic because then I can't hear you.
What was that one thing that James Kennedy said to?
Mustache with a worm,
Yeah,
worm with a mustache.
Ew.
Like just imagine
You're
saying
just a
that.
worm with a
Just
mustache.
worm with a mustache.
And then it just became this.
And it's
But for
viral.
weeks, it was just.
It's still going.
It's just so funny, you know. There was an emoji, I think, or a TikTok
with a worm.
Yes, with a mustache.
This is why you gotta
Yeah.
catch up.
See? Yeah, see, I'm on. I'm like, oh, Vanderpump.
But like, there's so many things I don't follow up, like current
But I
global
think because,
news.
yeah, I mean, I think because we're
creative.
into entertainment. Yeah, we're when we go to the platform, we follow
I'm
people who are
looking
also
for
in
the-
that same.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
also watching the same thing.
Yeah.
That's why
yeah,
we know the same phrases. We know the references. There you go, pop culture references.
Yeah.
You watch Paris
References.
Hilton.
Yeah.
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 Oh my god.
You
remember
follow?
when Paris
Do you
Hilton-
follow Demois?
Oh, I actually don't.
Oh
know if
my
I do.
gosh! Okay,
Can you just
girls.
send us all these things so I can be up to
Okay,
date?
Demois.
Yeah, please, fill
Okay,
us
you
in.
guys follow page 6. Oh my god. Okay,
And we call ourselves
Page
social
6.
influencers.
page
We're not
6
influencing a lot.
is it's now on obviously the social media platforms. That page 6 used to be the society page in New York Post where they put blind items, and it's always celebrities and influential people,
Okay.
or
Oh,
powerful
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And they always say, "Oh, you're in page 6." Remember before social media in Beverly and
Totally.
Housewives,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
know what
Page
page 6
6.
says?
Yeah.
So page 6 is like used to be the source of all these very juicy blind items that people just keep on guessing, and their subjects are really very powerful people, socialites or celebrities, A-listers. They never, of course, they don't talk about D-listers,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not gonna
New
get in
York
there
Times,
unless you're like
Super.
George Clooney
Yeah.
or
The
whatever.
only D-list I remember ever hearing of was Kathy Griffin, because she had a whole show on like
Yes.
Oh,
being
Name
on the
on the
D-list.
D-list.
Yes.
Who was that? What
And
is
then
the
she
D-list?
almost, because she was mocking herself,
She
that
made
time that her
roles.
show was on,
Yeah.
she was on the, as a
She was
comedian.
up. Yeah, I think she,
She
was
was
like
everywhere.
an A-lister.
Like,
I think
She,
she was
oh yeah,
B-lister, I don't know.
almost, but I don't know.
I don't-
D-list
who would
is
it-
like
Yeah, I'm curious.
Let's
to
see,
know.
I was trying to think of a reference with you.
Yeah.
I
think
know.
it
Who?
like
Like whom?
who would be
I
D-list
couldn't.
now? It would be like the friend of a friend that appeared in one
On a
episode
show.
of Vanderpump.
I
So
guess.
they're famous by association, but they're
The
so
Yes,
brunette
I
girl, what's
guess,
her
I
name?
guess.
Raquel's friend.
Because
who's
even like the Hills girls, they're not D-list. They're probably
They're
B. They're not
probably
A.
B now,
They're B.
yeah.
They're probably
Maybe.
maybe
B.
even C.
I would say C now.
Who's
They're
B?
just not relevant.
You work
I
through.
think B would be like
Oh.
some Netflix stars, because it's like, oh, I know you, but maybe I don't see you often.
Yeah.
I don't see you in things. A-list people, you know them by name.
Well,
You just
if you don't know them, what rock are you on?
Oh,
I
then
mean,
that's
what
Yeah.
rock are you living under? If you don't know George
speaking
Clooney
of rocks,
or-
I met someone at the park today, at the dog park, and they were talking about, and there was so much drama at the park because someone overheard her telling us this, but she was just like, I don't think they actually landed on the moon. And I was like, apparently there's this new thing on Instagram where like someone said,
Conspiracy.
yeah,
This is where we're
conspiracy
getting our
thing.
news from Instagram.
Yeah.
I
And
know.
then some guy heard, he's just like, you have got to be kidding. And he like ran over and he gave some really like valid points, because her whole point was like, yeah, but like if you think it was in the 60s and they took like this really good shot of everything, and she's like, how did they do that then? They barely had like any like footage. And I'm like, well, I don't know, like we get stuff later. We don't
yes,
get
we
like
do.
the newest
We don't
Of
get the
course
NASA
the government's
stuff,
gonna
yes.
have like
Yeah.
they invented it.
They were probably
Yeah,
creating some
they already probably had the technology
intense
of like,
technology.
Yeah.
Before
Sorry, I got a
it
little-
mainstream, like cameras
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Sorry, that got political. This is not a political channel.
oh my god, we're getting so much thoughts are coming to my head. But
I know.
first, let me finish when I was sharing you guys page
Yeah,
6
sorry.
and Demois.
Yeah. Who
Okay,
is Demois?
Demois has surpassed page 6 because of the intel that they're getting. I don't know what source
Is
the person
Demois
Demois. I think it's French
another-
for do you. I mean,
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
Do I?
wait, sorry, do I? Sorry, you guys, I don't know
I
French.
don't know, but I'm gonna Google it. while
Because the
we're
girl
talking.
says
Thank God for
Demois, I don't know. Okay, so Demois is a podcast, but she is fire now on TikTok as well and IG, because she does short clips of what her whole podcast is, and she has the most relevant, the most real time intel on blind items with A-list. So people are feeding like anonymous tips. Because you know
curator
TMZ
of
gets
pop
that, right?
culture.
But for some reason, I think this girl or the people behind Demois have inner circle sources. Like I think, like let's say if it's like the Kardashians, it's probably somebody like within their circle that who sees them every day.
man.
Can we
Okay.
talk about their circle after?
Well, okay.
I keep cutting you off because I'm like, there's a nugget in there.
But you
I can
guys
take
better
from.
like.
Well, they're saying like Dumois. Everyone is in the comments like, "Who are you? This is creepy. Who are you?" Because it seems like they know like insider.
It's from
insider
inside.
stuff.
It's not like some hey, because you know how TMZ's like, oh, I saw Kim Kardashian in
Yeah.
this restaurant, and that's it.
Yeah, it's not.
No,
Yeah.
this is like according to our source, Kanye feels this way, and it's like personal.
Yeah.
And Kim is okay with that.
Like,
And then this is like, and she's getting emails. She doesn't, and she's like, I know this source, 100%. This source is legit.
But do you think
I
it's
believe this
these
source.
people just because I know
I think they
in
live in the same
Hollywood-
circle.
yes,
Yes.
She has photos, proof.
I have a feeling she even like lives in Beverly Hills or Calabasas. Like she is in the circle. She's not some random.
Do you think they just divulge this information right to her? Like, are they the source?
They offer.
Because it also
so she
helps
gets
their
emails
limelight.
Yes.
with a blind item. I think because people also like the way she delivers it or trust her already. So
Yeah.
she'll get an email and it's just a blind item of like pop star this, and it's like, and the way that she also gets it, she reads it out to you.
Yeah.
So and then she puts the two together because it's like the crumbs, you know who she's talking about,
Okay.
and it's super
Giving,
real time relevant.
It is giving Gossip Girl.
I
Yes,
love that
in like
show.
podcast 2023
Yes.
version where this girl, it's almost like a friend of mine who's just telling me, hey, guess what I heard today?
Yes.
It's almost
I'm
high
gonna
schooly,
listen. Okay.
but in a very like
Converted me.
you can tell that she
I
knows,
know.
and she has access to the lawyers of some celebrities, and they'll say, no, this is not actually what happened. Like
Yeah.
Taylor actually knew about this thing that was going to happen, but the narrative she put out there was that she didn't. Stop, like really, like.
Wait, was there a thing with Taylor that she knew something like?
I was just listening to one the other day. So basically, you know how that whole, obviously that her oh my gosh, what is it? When they bought her
Her label
oh
or
my
something?
god, why am I losing the word? Her originals, her
Yeah.
masters, her masters,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She's like
So Scooter Braun,
releasing
bought it, right?
Oh,
And
the
the
drama
narrative she was
Scooter.
saying was, this is how men in Hollywood, like, you know, because this is, I get it. This is, she wrote everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I didn't know about, I was not given the opportunity to buy my own masters. That was her narrative. And she was saying that Scooter, it was bullying. The narrative she was, because Scooter Braun is the manager of Justin Bieber,
A lot of the
right?
young
And
socialites.
Ariana
Yeah.
Grande.
And Ariana, like
A lot of
really
the
all this
young
like
pop star, yeah.
A-list pop stars, right?
I'm so proud that I actually knew that.
And then she felt like she was blindsided. She felt like, how can you do this to me or whatever? And so the narrative she was playing along with is that she didn't know and she wasn't given the chance. She offered to buy it out and they wouldn't let her. So it was very...
the tea.
So I guess she was trying to insinuate that it was like malice. They just...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I just know this is my... I know it's your art, but even if you can afford to pay for it, I'm not selling it to you anymore.
Yeah.
This was her whole
Yeah.
kind of like...
But that wasn't the
thing.
case.
Well, the lawyer said that that's
She just
definitely not
willfully-
true. She was privy to it.
I love
because
when
her
a lawyer
father-
comes in, they're just like, no.
Yeah, and he was like, he didn't even want to kind of bring it up because at that time everybody was support. I get it. I
Yeah.
support it because you're creative. It's like
Yeah,
you
it's
draw. It's
your
like your
thing.
artwork.
Mm.
And then somebody's like, well, it's mine now, so no royalty goes to you. It's like, oh my god. And it's
Yeah.
not one album. Can you imagine how long it takes to do one
she's
album?
done a lot of...
Like you wrote
She's just
that.
popping it out like,
She's
She had like 8 already at that time. So it's like her whole catalog was bought. It's like if somebody bought all your paintings.
please.
And, well, sorry, maybe it's not. It's like, I don't know, something that you really have owned. Because with the music, every time somebody uses it,
Money.
they need to ask her, they need to pay her.
Yeah.
Even YouTube, if you want to use a Taylor Swift song and you don't want to be copyright, you need to ask permission. You have to go to the label and pay.
Oh, yeah.
And you
It's-
don't go to YouTube, but you have to go to her label.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
probably a lot. That's why you don't
Thousands
hear Taylor
of
Swift
dollars.
and like
No, never.
just random
Anyone's
video.
video.
No.
Yeah.
You're like if you hear
Non-copyright
big
sounds.
songs, it's usually big companies.
Yeah.
And the song is not like a top one right now.
Yeah.
If you're doing top one right now, you're
You're just coming out of pocket.
Okay, question.
No, yeah,
Have
you
you
have no.
ever used like copyright music in your videos?
no. I do I
Non-copyright
do
sound?
copyright free. Does that make
Like
sense?
those free
Yeah,
Yes.
non-copyright sounds.
Yes, I barely add music to my videos unless it's like I'm applying something and I just can't
feel-
leave like a dumb space.
Yeah. The
And then I
silence.
didn't
You're
want
like,
to do voiceover, so I just have
Yeah.
to put something. But I've used music like once or twice.
And does
where,
it work when you're like, I do not own the rights to this song? Is that okay?
No, they just no. They still will say
They'll remove it.
There's gonna be a strike, and you're
there
gonna
is-
get an email.
So
right
what
away.
they do, because I've
Copyright
actually
strike.
had this happen.
Yeah.
They pull it. They'll take the audio out
And
of
then
your
your video
video,
looks stupid, that
and then
too.
you've got, and it does look silly. So you either have to repost or
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
Mine,
say
they'll
music
just-
was removed.
They
The
can-
video was
Sometimes
removed,
they flag
Or
it.
video
or,
was removed, yeah.
Somebody did that automatic for me. I don't know which
Yeah, they
platform, just
removed.
recently. But in YouTube, they'll send you a notification in your inbox, or they'll just say the following countries can't see your video
Oh.
because of this
That
song.
too, oh.
That one too,
You
yeah.
don't, or Sony Music owns this song, and then if or all together they'll just say you don't own the rights to this song, so
Yeah.
You're being sued?
you need to take it down,
Oh.
or your video is just gonna not be seen.
Yeah.
So just take it down.
Also
Yeah.
that. I personally didn't really like in the beginning when I started posting because I did some like coming out videos like years ago. Don't
Yeah.
look for them. They were actually pretty good. I just can't. I told you I can't log back on that channel. But anyways, I had that happen there, and then from there I just found non-copyright sounds. There's some really
Yes.
great music out there.
Really?
So
Really cool, great ones.
I've been discovering that with TikTok, like on my personal one when I'm trying to do, because I
Oh,
registered.
yeah.
They
the-
copyright you on TikTok?
Well, on my business one, because I'm doing, I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to start selling Jamaican beef patties soon.
Ooh, wait, why am I hungry now?
I know you should be. They're delicious.
So that one's a business account, and I was like, oh man, I can't use like trending songs, which sucks when you're on
Why? In business? In TikTok?
on your business account.
Yeah, but Instagram's not
In
like that. But
TikTok?
it used to be on Instagram
In
too.
TikTok.
IG has less selection though.
I think it does
Or maybe
now.
maybe I'm just thinking because the viral ones are all in TikTok.
That's all
Yeah.
you see.
Because
Yeah,
people do like
everyone's using
speed
the
up
same.
and it's so catchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but-
Oh,
Oh, we have feedback. Oh,
there
that's
we go.
weird. Yeah.
it's funny. It's like this. It almost sounds like a fly just like going around.
Yeah. Or it sounds like, in the 90s and your phone is too close to the computer
Oh.
and you're going to get a
Yes.
phone call.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
it's getting.
Oh my god. That was
Took us back.
yeah.
This is 30.
Throwback.
Actually, this is.
And now we can bring it up. So Chris.
Oh my gosh. Me saying that is kind of
Yeah.
like weird. Anyway.
11 on that. Hey, we're all millennials, right?
Yeah, at the end of
Yes.
the day, we fit into the millennial. And this
Yeah.
is what this podcast is kind of aimed at. Millennials.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty big age gap because there's like 20-year-olds in this, I think.
Are
Yeah,
there?
we were
Older
looking at
20s, I think.
our algorithm.
Where do they? What's the year that millennial ends?
It's
90?
We're mid. I think we're
I think
mid.
it was 99 or
We're
95.
late.
something
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
And 80.
So before
9 or
the
something, or
2000s.
85 to, I don't remember.
Okay.
Oh, Google.
What is millennial age? Yeah, sure.
I didn't bring my computer this time. Gosh dang. I got some cute stickers on there now. The whole thing.
What was I talking about though?
Oh,
Yeah, I
this
think
is the
that's why in
problem. Louis
podcasts, if you
segue.
see some people with co-hosts, some of them, not the
Have
main
the-
one, have the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we're referencing things that they are definitions, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, apparently.
Well, because we also don't have an off-site person where we're like, "Hey, Craig, can you?"
Well, yeah.
like,
Can you look this up
I
for
asked
us?
Drake, but he does
Can you
nothing.
imagine when
He's
you
sleeping.
get there?
Oh, you know what? We're
Yeah.
at the end of millennial. It's 1980 to 94, or some people say 96. So we're actually like
I've heard 96, but
baby
oh
millennials.
wow,
But we've seen it all.
I'm sorry,
we
guys.
were
we're
baby
what,
millennial.
90?
We are baby.
93.
I'm gonna cry now. Hey guys, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Here's the thing.
I absolutely feel like I'm your age.
That's perfect. I
yeah,
love that.
And to be honest,
No,
we
but
thought-
then you tell me 93, I know where I was.
Yeah.
I was in high school. Was I high school? Oh shit. I'm going to stop talking now. You guys can probably guess what my age is.
The thing is, I would have never guessed that about you. Ever.
yeah,
Ever. And
I
don't
told
stay like that,
I
though.
told because when I started smoking again.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like this is so taboo? I was like, shh. But that was
Well,
only
it's
when we
'cause
were
we couldn't smoke
when we were
anywhere.
closing down. I was like, oh man, I need to like relax.
I wanted to
I need
start
to, like,
smoking when we were closing. I'm just like, can I
you know
start
what?
now?
I just needed that. I needed 5 minutes downstairs and just like exhale. I don't know
Yeah.
because that's what it does, right? And just you're just breathing in and out, and it just makes you not think. for
I feel
5
like
seconds.
It
5
almost
minutes,
makes
5
you
seconds.
focus on your breath
Yes,
work.
in a weird way.
Not to like
And it's like-
influence
We're not
anybody.
like
Yeah.
supporting and
So
promoting.
But
when
like,
I go to
support
London
you in
drugs, they're
whatever you
like, "Can I
ID?
see your ID, please?" And then the first time I did it, she's like, "Do you have another one?"
want. Nice.
And then I was in the happy hour when we were closed, and I was waiting for the person. Why can't I talk? I was waiting for my friend. I was waiting
Yeah,
for the person.
I was waiting for my
that was
friend.
coming. And then I was just talking to the bartender, so I asked for a drink. Of course, I'm there because it's happy hour.
Yeah.
And then
Of
he
course.
did the same thing. He's like, "Can I see a piece of it?" Which is fine. I know I'm gonna get carded. And then he took, I swear, like a couple of minutes, and then
That's-
he looks at me and goes,
Great.
"Do
I
you
love
have
when
a
that
second
happens.
piece of ID?" And I was like, "Credit card, whatever." "Yeah, just something with your name." And I was like, because sometimes
You're living the dream. Nobody even look. Nobody.
Yeah,
they're just
I'm
like,
like-
yeah. What do you want? It's the
yeah,
best.
so I'm like, okay. I mean, yeah, I used to feel really good till I was like, hey, my age is getting really up there, and people still think, I don't know. I just feel like somebody's like, "Oh wow, you're this old."
Oh, I know.
Some
Yeah.
people, I've had people say the year,
Oh,
and I'm in the lineup.
rude.
19? Oh my God, you don't look like this. I was like, "Thank you, but can we just?"
Can you like simmer down, please?
But
know.
I kind of like that part. I just feel, honestly, it was at work where I feel insecure because I knew everybody's age.
Then
Well,
Obviously,
we
they
were
are.
surrounded by
And
children.
I didn't, like I told you, I didn't want them to. Obviously, when they're like, "Oh, freak, we shouldn't talk to her about this stuff." You know what I mean? I didn't want them to feel like I was very different from them.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that gap would probably make them feel like maybe they can't talk to me about certain
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I'm very casual with them. I love just being. Even like I mean, even if you're managing, when I'm on the floor, I like the camaraderie of like we're just the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
feel
here to be
that's
like,
a
"Oh, you're
healthy-
late." I mean, obviously you have to call them out if they're late, but it's not like, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to do that." I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, like this hierarchy.
Yeah, I don't like the hierarchy. So I think it's why I would feel so conscious when they're like, no, Christian, but really, how old are you? And also it's like, oh, they're probably gonna, "Oh my God, this freaking hag, she's old." I don't know. I just feel like they'll be like, "Oh my God."
We're
You know what I
so
mean?
hard on
Like,
ourselves.
it'd be
Yeah.
like-
We're definitely hard on
So I was
ourselves.
like, "No, just not." Like, because I remember I told you, like, "Oh my God, guys, I can be your mom." I sometimes say that
Which
when I feel like guys
also-
who hit on me are, I know their
Yeah.
age. I don't feel like there's a gap, but then it's like, whoa, you're 24. Whoa.
But
like,
we talked about
I
that. They
think
would have had to be like Guinness records for like having a baby.
Or
You know what I
really
mean?
a
Like, I
mom.
mean,
Yeah.
but like I feel like the youngest mom I've heard of is 16.
Yeah, 16.
Right? Or something like that?
Okay. But like, high school girls.
15 even.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mistakes.
yeah.
Yeah.
They don't even know how to do this thing, and then
Yeah.
it's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Teenage
be
I
there
get
for her,
shocked
'cause I felt
now,
bad.
and I'm 30. I'm just like, you're having children now. Are you
Who?
ready?
Oh, your
Like-
age group?
like, yeah, my age group.
Yeah.
But it's just
oh,
because
wait,
like
did you see
sometimes
you say our age group?
I did.
You're in our age group.
This is
I
me.
mean-
This is the other, and I think that. But the good thing is, I think that's why I my energy
This is how you
young,
stay young.
because I'm around really
Yeah.
young people. Like even like, and you know what? I think it's really like a mindset thing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
my friends who are around people around our age or older, physically and mindset wise, I even see a gap between us now, and we're the
Yeah.
same age.
Yeah.
Because it's like
They're
either
tired or they're
or they're
angry
so
or they're
prim and proper, complaining or like
Yeah.
and with our job, like we're always on the go and everything's fast paced, and then obviously
You have to be
because
young.
You have and that's why
Or
it
you get
attracts
tired.
Yeah.
Yes, and it attracts the really younger group.
Yeah.
So being around that, I think that's definitely one of the biggest factors why my mindset is more youthful
Yeah.
than a lot of people my age. Because you see everything in a perspective that's just more
Also,
youthful.
you're staying with like the newest trends and like all of that
Yes,
stuff
because of our
you're
job
in that.
also, yes.
Yeah.
Or
So
like trends,
all of these
yeah.
elements make sense.
Trends, and I learn from them. Like,
Yes.
and I love it. I'm always like, hey,
It's funny because we were like, oh God, Gen Z, I hate them. And now I'm like, I'm
We-
appreciating things about
And that's
Younger
yes, but I
generation.
can feel the distinction though.
Oh, well, yeah.
When
I mean,
say some words, I'm like,
Do I sound
like,
old?
yeah.
yeah, like, what do you mean, Christina? What do you mean?
I know.
This is what I mean, guys.
Yeah. What do you
And
mean?
like, or the way they do things, the way they think is definitely, but
Yeah.
I like it. They're very
we were saying that too.
straightforward and direct.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't overthink,
I feel
Yeah.
like
which is sometimes good and bad. 'Cause
Yeah.
Sometimes
I know,
I'm just like,
sometimes
why
I feel
did you
like
do
you
that,
need to take a
girl?
moment.
Yeah, like,
Was that the right
why
thing
did you
to
do
do?
that, girl? Like, you shouldn't have said that. Well, that's why I think, Christina, that
I
was the
know.
right thing to do. And I was
Well-
like, okay, well, yeah. Take it down a
in
notch.
a way, I feel like we did the footwork for that. I don't want to take credit, but like our generation, just like the generations before us, like we put a lot of the footwork into like being open, being vulnerable, and all
Yeah.
those things, and like speaking our
Yes.
mind. And they're just like, all right, cool. Well, we're here. We're gonna speak our mind. Like,
gonna say
thank you for
whatever
what
we
you've
want.
done, Grandma.
Yes,
And
yes.
now.
And they
I
don't
took the
take,
floor.
I love how they don't take, I think millennials are a bit more,
Sensitive.
yes, and we don't speak up right away. Like, we won't.
Yeah.
Like, if
Yeah.
our boss is like, do this, even if I'm like, I don't really think that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
This is not
I'm
my
not gonna say
description.
something
Yeah, I
like
don't.
Somebody told me
I
that every job's my job,
Are they
so.
like, hey,
Yeah.
that's not really
They're
your,
like,
that's
that's
not
not my
really
job.
your scope anymore. And I'm like, it's not? Yeah, so,
That is such
next
a
time I'll just
Nordstrom
do
thing
something.
to
Yeah,
say.
I'll
It's
just,
not my scope.
I'll just do it this time. You know what I mean? But Gen Z, on the other hand, will say it to me
Right away.
directly.
Yeah.
But this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Like,
Yeah.
This is just not. I'm
Was
like,
there
I understand.
part of you
but
that
you
got
know,
angry though when they said
when
that?
they say no, I
Good for you.
But-
Yeah, 'cause I'm like, excuse me.
Yeah. You
well,
are, yeah.
no,
but
it
there was a
depends if
part
they
of
say
me.
it with attitude. But they're like, but why am I doing this? This is
Fair.
not what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
If it's more of it's not really like saying, but that's not, well, I think some people, like, that comes up once in a while, you'll get pushed back.
Yeah.
But I just don't take things personal. If it's in the workspace, I just feel like, okay, you're standing up for yourself. I get it.
Okay, Gen
But-
Z.
Yeah.
We're millennials
But the
over here,
Gen
like,
Zs,
what did you
and
say
they'll
to
just
me?
say it right straight off. Like, I'm not doing that. They would actually say, I'm not doing that now. Like, they would literally, I think millennials don't do that. I'm never
Yeah.
going to tell. I've never
do
been
it
in a
and complain
I'm not
about it
doing
and
it
be like,
now.
"This is not my
I'm
job.
not,
Why
well, I'm
am I
not doing
doing
that
it?"
now. But they will say that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they say it to, I see them say it to multiple, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just really how they are. Well, I'm not doing that now.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to do this first. And
Yeah.
I think it's a very Gen Z thing, whereas millennials will just be like, okay. I mean, even if you're not going to do it now, you're just going to say, okay.
You're gonna say, yeah,
you're not going to
sure
say,
thing.
oh, sure. You
Absolutely.
know? Yeah, or I'll
be
just
always
finish this.
complaining
You know what I
about,
mean?
like,
Yeah.
I'll just finish this and then
Yeah.
but they will say, well, I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
I'm doing this first. I'll just, but it's okay. I think that's just how they are.
Yeah.
They're just, but they're very cool. I think that's when I feel, oh.
I know.
Because even the way they dress, I'm like,
They're so cool.
They just reduce words to like single letters. I'm like, what does this even mean? I took the L.
took
Yeah.
the L. Oh, you took a
Yeah, me
loss.
too.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, yeah. I also took that.
it takes me like a minute.
I only
What did
take
she say? I don't want to
W's.
ask.
What is that?
What do you mean?
No.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You're
No,
an
but
interview.
I always admire the way they put clothing together. Like, we will buy the same stuff,
Yeah.
but I can see the styling
They like
is
push
so
the
different.
envelope.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it's very different from. Like, we have the same sneaker. I have the same denim jacket, but what she puts it together with is never how I would. And
Yeah.
their styling is very, like, I know if they're Gen Z.
Yeah.
When you're walking down the street,
Yeah.
and so I'm always like, hey, what do you think? I seriously would like, what do you think of these nails?
Yeah.
What do you
Like,
think
are
of
these
this
everyone
hairstyle?
has?
I would.
Yeah.
'Cause then
When a
that's when-
Gen Z gave me a compliment, I was like, I'm.
Yes. There's just an air of cool to them,
Yeah.
I think.
Without
Yeah.
trying, it feels
Yes,
like.
that
But-
is. I don't know why. It seems cooler than millennial.
You know what I will say
Style-wise.
why I really appreciate it is because they are so much more open to like I mean, one, there's like the non-binary, there's all these other things, and
Yeah.
like they're a little bit more fluid. So like if there was a guy wearing a crop top or like a girl wearing like something a little bit like less
More
conventional
mask, I
for you know what I
guess,
mean?
Androgynous.
Androgynous.
Yeah.
They were just like,
It's fine.
"Ah, that's such a dope
Yes.
I know.
fit. And you're like,
Yeah.
"Ah." And I just love that
Yes.
about
I
that.
definitely felt that, especially when I moved West Coast, because East Coast is still a little bit
Oh yeah, totally different.
There was
I
East
wouldn't
Coast,
really know.
like Toronto.
I'm going there, by the way. That was so random.
I love that.
What's the East Coast? I'm going
like
there.
Toronto, New York.
What is case? I'm gonna be there. So.
But I'm trying to recall in my head. Well, my family is from Pickering. I have family in Pickering, which is outside Toronto.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know,
So that's not. I don't think they have style. Do they have style there?
It's
Sorry.
It's
oh my
calling
God.
you out.
It's very suburban.
yeah. Pickering's very suburban.
Residential.
I think everyone there still wears like
What are they? Can you help me
leggings
describe?
and
Yes.
sweaters. Like that's just
Yeah, it's
athletes
almost like-
I mean,
wear.
that's half of
But not
Vancouver,
even
though.
the cool. We're not talking like nice athleisure.
No.
It's just
It's basic. It's probably Costco.
basic. Woo! She said that, guys.
Costco or Walmart?
No, but
Wearing leggings and a sweater, like whatever, because you're going out or doing errands.
you're getting a Starbucks.
Unless you're going like downtown is where the fashion is, and then when it's fashion, it's like Holtz level. Like it's like their fashion.
Oh, they're
DT?
like, yeah.
in Toronto.
Yeah.
See, that's how long I have not been in downtown. Because the last time I just visited my grandma, we just stayed in Pickering. Because my grandma's
And
really
Pickering's
old, so
far
I'm just
away
like want to
from-
spend time with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to recall what Toronto fashion is versus Vancouver. Vancouver's athleisure.
Vancouver's very.
It's
athleisure.
Lululemon.
Yes.
Aritzia.
It's way more. I think
So
with
why am I
Toronto,
shouting?
it's
Sorry,
just
you
like
guys, my voice gets really
Oh my
loud.
god, no worries.
Okay.
I'm gonna just do
I
this
worked
thing
at,
where I
like-
peel off to check my phone because I don't have a thing on mine.
But I think
yeah, Vancouver's very just. There's a Vancouver basic, but it's Lulu.
yes,
I
and
think
that,
that's-
like I'm trying to think about
Yeah,
how
Lulu.
Toronto
It's
is.
Lulu.
Or Aritzia.
Yeah, or Aritzia.
Like okay, Toronto loves fast fashion.
Like H&M, Zara.
Yes.
So they're a bit more stylish. 'Cause
So
Vancouver is
trendy.
trendy. Sorry.
Yes.
They're
I would
a bit
call
more
them
trendy.
Yes.
So they're wearing. Okay, I get it. Because Vancouver, even my style here, will default to
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Lululemon
I mean,
or
yes.
like.
I was so comfortable when I came. I was like, yes, leggings all day because I love leggings. And I was like, oh, I want to push the envelope a little because people dress.
Sometimes
pretty well.
when I wear
So I'm
pants,
like, oh,
I'm going to
that's
dinner. I'm having happy hour, but my default go-to is I just grab a pair of Lulus.
Yeah.
That's
And
fair.
then I wear like just because I'm gonna walk to Safeway or I'm gonna run an errand, so I'm just like and I walk everywhere.
Like all
Yeah.
summer, I've been wearing like sweat shorts
Yes.
and like a sports.
I've been
bra
doing a lot of
and
shorts these
so.
days, which is not.
But sometimes I
on
like to
brand.
dress it up. I do
Yes.
like to like, and I
But it's just that Vancouver's not so inspiring to do that.
no,
Because you walk out, everyone's in Lulu. You're like, okay,
Yeah,
why
yeah,
did I make the
yeah.
effort?
So when I don't know what prompted this. I feel like maybe I saw photos or something, but I did not bring.
Yes.
I brought maybe 2 pairs of heels because I was like, I guess no one
Here
really
or-
here. I have
Yeah, yeah.
I wear heels if I'm going out to dinner.
Yes, me too.
Anything.
Me
I wear
too.
heels all the time. Here, I'm like the first like club or bar I went to. I was like, you're wearing running shoes with a dress.
Yes,
I
I was
know.
like,
I would also be like that kind of confused me,
I
but
was
that's
like,
Vancouver for
yeah,
you.
so I was like,
Comfort
okay.
is a big
I'm here
thing.
for it.
Big thing.
I'm
It's like
here for
I'm
it.
not gonna like kill myself.
shoe,
Or, yeah,
help my
like no.
The biggest insult I ever got is I went to the Roxy, which I hate, and I know it's like a cult favorite here, but the Roxy, you know the Roxy
Yes.
on Granville.
Yes.
I
I've
went
never been
there
but
and I
know
had
of it.
like they were like chinos, but they were kind of like active chinos, and then I don't know
Yes,
like runners or
yes.
whatever. But I didn't look bad and like a nice shirt.
Okay.
And I was in line and I didn't even want to go. I hate the Roxy. And I get up to the front and they're just like, we can't let you in. I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, we can't let you in with those pants. I'm just like, are you kidding? These are like
What?
chino pants. Like they have a pleat in them.
That was too casual?
I was like,
What did they label as that or define it as?
I don't
They were
know.
joggers.
I didn't even question it. I'm
Were
like,
they
I don't know if
sweat-
this is homophobic, but I was like, I didn't even want to be here. So like, I'm not gonna fight you on this. I'm just gonna look at my friend and gonna be like, sorry, I can't go in. I
The
wish.
thing with Roxy is
I
like you see
organized
people
that.
in like
But since
The
then, I
most
literally saw
wide
people in
range.
sandals
that's
and
the thing.
socks.
I'm
and like,
you're wearing beach attire and this person's in a 3-piece suit. It's
It's
like
crazy.
so random there.
I don't know. It was a weird day, but I was like not really upset because I didn't want to go. So I was like, this is a win for me, but I am also deeply offended.
Yeah.
Should we break off a segment of what's in your purse? What's in your bag, Christina?
Oh, okay. Like from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, and authentic.
Okay, so I have a little mini. This is a Gucci Marmont sack bag. It's like a drawstring bag.
It's cute.
I got this in Christmas time when we had our house party.
Oh,
we
yeah.
all worked at Nordstrom. That's how we met each other.
Mhm.
Okay,
I'm surprised.
what's in my?
Did we
This
not
is
even
always
bring
what
that
I
up?
bring to even at work
Every day.
every day.
Okay.
And then in Vancouver, I carry minimal stuff.
That's a very
I'm gonna show
Vancouver
you
thing
what.
to
Good.
do.
What right?
Minimal, like you don't need.
My
And
bag's so
even
very
like when
minimum.
people ask for cash, who's holding cash?
I don't have money.
I know.
Who is holding cash? No one. All I do is
They
tap,
just
tap,
pull out
tap.
one of those like little like
Money clips,
those
like-
square things. They're like, it's cool.
What
I'll
square
take a
thing?
card.
Yeah, people have like
I
these.
think it's called
what square
Square.
thing?
They have these portable
It's
debit credit machines. Everyone has them.
Oh,
Now.
yes, yes,
60
yes. Sorry,
bucks.
yes, yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
might buy one.
And
Yes.
you can have one.
Yes. Oh, those square, yeah.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah,
that all
yeah.
over cover. No, but even as a customer, all you do is tap, tap, tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bear. Well, of course, in nursery, people, some of them would pay cash, but yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
we got there, so I talk so much. Okay, so obviously, always my phone.
Yeah.
My phone, and then I have this little. Oh, this is the cutest thing. If you guys don't have it yet,
Oh, is that from Apple?
it's from Apple.
I was gonna buy one.
It's a magnet thing because this one
Are all
also.
phones magnet?
Oh no, this one
newer
has the
one.
I
magnet.
have always heard magnets were
No, I
unsafe
think
for
even without the
phones.
case, it will magnetize to your phone. And the only reason why I got this is because I have my ID attached to my fob, like where my keys are. And I was like, if somebody gets my keys, if this thing falls,
Everything, yes.
they go in my house. They know where I live.
Oh.
So
Oh.
right, because it's not just like they have my
Your
credit
fob
cards,
and
and
your
my address and my fob. They
Wait,
can
who
enter the
knows?
building.
Sorry, I missed something. Who knows where you live? Like
No,
the
No,
people-
if they because
Lost
I used
her-
to
because it says
it's together.
She keeps her phone.
My ID is like a holder. I'll show you
Got
in a bit. So I was like, this is so smart. And also this one has, if it detaches from your phone for some reason,
Yeah.
it's gonna ping your phone and be like,
Oh,
you left this
love
thing at this
that.
spot.
You know what?
I need
will
that.
say-
Everything.
It detached over here.
Apple?
And it's gonna show you where on
That's
the map.
amazing.
I will
Or
say
like-
Apple is great for that.
Nine- you detach this detached
Yeah.
over there. So now I have my phone. Obviously, I have my shades. These are it's
I mean,
getting
I'm
sunny.
not
I think I'm gonna
popular
wear my
enough
shades.
for people to actually come to that address, but
What address? Your address?
Oh,
Okay, I have my shades, and then this is my lifeline. If you want to
Is this
invest in,
this is a
really
change
cute
purse?
wallet.
if
Yes,
you
it is.
if you're gonna start into luxury,
Yeah.
like I bought a couple of luxury bags and stuff from Louis Vuitton. This has the most mileage. I've had this for almost 10 years,
I love
and
it.
I hold it every day.
Yeah.
And it has more mileage than any bag I've had. It's stuck with me. It hasn't fallen apart.
Of
So
all
basically,
luxury, Louis Vuitton I think is my favorite.
On
yeah,
that
me too.
note,
I love Louis Vuitton.
have you ever had anything Dior?
I have a bag.
How's the quality on Dior? 'Cause that's my
The
favorite.
quality is really good. Christian
Okay.
Dior quality is very. I think I would. No, it is higher than Louis Vuitton. Their
Because I
price is higher.
I want to get like a change because they just came out with a really cute one in Dior. So I was kind of thinking that. Not to say we're
But
off of Louis.
go
Love
into
Louis.
the store first and see what you can fit. The only thing I would say with Dior, because I wanted to get like a
That is
little
true.
like
It
this.
fit nothing.
I'm like, this does not fit. Like, these are the
What's
two
that
things.
for?
Yeah, these are the two things that I need to make sure fits in something if I was going to buy this size.
Yeah.
And it's Dior's double. So if you're getting something at Louis Vuitton for the same size, you're
the
getting
price.
900 in LV is 2,000 in Dior. You're
Yeah,
looking at the
that's
same
insane.
size, and sometimes it's not even leather.
Oh,
It's the
oh,
canvas.
the canvas
yeah,
with the.
you're right.
It's the name, but the quality is there. It's like hand sewn and whatever.
I love the videos that they do on their
But
channel.
I find LV, especially this one, the canvas, is the most durable. My longest lasting. This gets wet. I have coffee spill in this.
You know what? I've
It falls
seen
on the
so-
ground. It's like
Yeah.
so. This is my key holder.
When I'm
And then-
making like really big social influencer bucks, I want
Yeah.
to get like a Louis Vuitton luggage set.
We like to
Set.
manifest that all the time. We look at
that
the
is
camera.
like
Or at least
move, everybody.
maybe it's a duffel
Yeah.
bag.
Well, not really. If you have a Goyard or something. Well, Chanel doesn't make luggage.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't think they do.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I have a hand sanitizer. This is from the Philippines.
oh,
This
this
is,
is
like
a
an
good
alcohol.
bag.
And then I
situation.
have my powder. This is a Japanese powder. I just use it to retouch. Nothing too expensive,
I love that.
but I love it. I have my AirPods. I always have. Okay. I
this is
always
a good
have
unbagging.
some mini fragrance.
Those
Always,
are cute.
always.
What do you have? I'm curious.
Now I have a Louis Vuitton one. This is can't speak French. I'm
It's
not
okay.
gonna say
Something
it 'cause
French
it's
is
yes,
Louis
French.
Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton and this Tom Ford Jasmine Rouge.
I love
Tom
Tom
Ford.
Ford.
And since I worked in beauty, honestly, like I have
So many.
so many. And then when they launch something, or if you're in the industry, obviously they're
They
gonna
give you,
they
yeah.
give you stuff. So I always have one of these or two in my bag. If I travel, I only bring these actually.
Okay.
And then I have a lip
I
balm.
think we're gonna need another episode where we just talk to Christina about beauty because there's just so many.
I know.
Yes,
we also have to talk about
but we can do that, girl. That's a whole episode.
Yeah, that's an episode.
Yeah.
Then I have my lip balm.
What lip balm are you using?
Right now, this is Westman Atelier. This is a clean beauty
Oh,
brand.
do the whole like.
Love
We
clean
have it in
beauty.
Nordstrom. We have.
Really?
Did I say we have it?
Oh,
We don't
Yeah.
exist
We
no
don't.
more in Canada because
yeah.
I don't know why we were the top store.
It's on the shade.
She's like,
Suddenly the conversation takes a turn. Yeah, so this is Westman Atelier. This is the lip balm. This is a bit more on the pricey side for clean beauty. I would say this is luxury brand first. Luxury brand.
like
it's
an
gonna be-
entry level.
No,
luxury,
this is not
like
entry level.
luxury.
This is luxury. This is like 70 Canadian.
for lip balm. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Well, okay. Feel how heavy the packaging is, though. But of course, obviously,
Whoa.
yeah.
I love packaging.
But
That's my.
you know that when you, I mean, not that you, but that's also kind of partly what
But
you're
yeah,
paying
you
for.
buy things for what
You
You
they're
buy
sure.
worth.
things, yeah. But also, I don't just buy things because the packaging is cute. Some people
Feels
buy
good.
the packaging.
This is a
good.
weapon. Someone
Yeah.
comes at you.
Good.
You can throw.
Yeah.
Oh, I have some Dior
So cute.
skincare jars. It can be a weapon. Like, because the edges are sharp. It's like 2 pounds.
I
Oh
love
my
how we have to
God.
think
Yeah,
about
it's
this
like-
in Vancouver now. We're
It's
just
like
like,
glass
you never
jars,
know.
and then you can throw it. And then that's about it. And that's usually what I, even when we would be at work,
Yeah,
it's the same thing I have.
that's cute.
Even if
this
I
is a
wear
good.
That's
my
good, yeah.
Lululemon kind of, my,
Yeah, I see.
every
yeah,
Vancouver
yeah.
has
Yeah.
a Lululemon.
I think
I have
Okay,
a
what's the
Lulu,
name
like,
of that bag?
tag thing.
Oh my
wanna
god, I
get
can't believe
one.
I forgot the name of the bag. Everybody, well,
Oh.
actually, everybody in the world has it now, even in LA.
What's that
Everybody
one
has
bag?
that bag. That
The crossbody.
yes, the
fanny
small
pack.
yeah.
With the-
Everybody if you're
Yeah.
you're not
You know
that-
what? We called them fanny packs. Now
Do you
Jordan
guys
call
have
them
those?
Bum bags.
Do you have that
Bum
Lululemon
bags.
pouch?
I don't have the Lululemon pouch. I want one though.
I actually don't, but I have the.
I was just about to
keychain.
say.
I love
I
the
don't think
keychain.
you can be Vancouver.
I know.
I know.
Well, I'm not.
It's just
I'm
such
sure.
I'm
a
a transplant.
it's such a Vancouver thing.
Yeah.
That is a quintessential like.
I
I
do
know.
want one.
It's very functional.
You know what?
It's
now,
just very functional.
because we no longer have Nordstrom. I bought a lot of my activewear from Nordstrom.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I have
Zella,
to
right?
convert. Yeah, I really like Zella, which is the same manufacturing company
You
as
know, I heard that in the
Lululemon.
podcast, and I was like,
I learned that
I
when
was doing my makeup, and I was like, really? How did you know that though?
because they told us.
Who's they?
I don't remember
The
now.
people.
Because that's amazing. That's why their leggings are so good.
I think it was back when we opened doing product knowledge and like sharing fun tidbits.
Oh, that was so fun that they
It's
did
probably
that.
when we opened and they're
Wow.
like, I think they were sharing stuff about Nordstrom house brands and what they
Yes.
are. And they're like, yeah, and it's manufactured in the same factory as Lululemon. And I was like, sold.
No
and
wonder.
honest to God.
No, it is.
So good.
I was introduced to Sala because one of the people in beauty loved the leggings. And she would even say it's better than Lulu because it doesn't roll.
I didn't get it doesn't roll down. And
Yes,
I did
it
not get
doesn't.
Lycra
When you
material.
said that, I was like, that makes sense. Because when somebody from beauty introduced me to Sala and they're like, it is better than Lulu, I was like, of course I'm Lululemon, right? I'm like,
You're from
what are you talking
Vancouver.
about, girl? Like,
so
and then so I just bought one when we had our
Nordy, like
Nordy,
special-
whatever. And wow. So every time we had a Nordy thing, I would get a
Yeah.
couple more,
So
a
I've
couple more, a
stocked
couple
up.
more, yeah. It's almost like a staple.
It's
No,
so
sorry,
good.
it's a staple. Lemon man.
Now I have to shop all the Lululemon sales because there's no more Nordstrom.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching this far. We are looking for awesome brands and other entrepreneurs that we could feature on future episodes. Stay tuned.
Listen, wow. Oh, I wish we weren't that. Don't worry. This goes. Imagine when you're like.
If we go viral,
That'd be
Imagine
cool.
you don't have to worry about money anymore. You can just do a podcast every
and I would
day.
love that.
Imagine.
That's fun.
Yeah,
That's fun.
That's why
That'd be great.
people in that level thrive because they don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
It's
I was just talking to my
You're just
friends.
you
the other
get
reinvesting
really
in your
creative because
business.
you're
Yeah.
not
I was
worrying.
like, I don't want to work to live. Like I want to just enjoy life.
And then work.
yeah.
This definitely shifted my priority
Yeah.
mindset. Okay.
I guess it was a good point to wrap up.
Yeah.
We really wanted to thank you for coming on to our podcast.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed very much.
can't
And I
wait
just
to
really-
have you
I love
back.
talking,
We have-
so-
yeah, you know we
We do
barely.
too.
I think if we didn't stop, we definitely
We
would
could
have
talk for
gone. We can
hours.
talk forever, but
We didn't even touch half of the points that I had.
I know.
And I
definitely
feel
gonna
like
do
we
this
have
again.
to do another for sure.
We're gonna have a
Yeah.
you know, if
Christina
you wanna
part
come back.
2.
when I get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you
enjoy
for
your
having me, you
vacation.
guys. This was super fun for me.
Thank
Yeah, it was a
you.
good time. Thank you. Oh, but before we go,
Yes.
your socials.
Okay,
And look
so my social media handle is just my name. And that's for everything. That's for YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. So it's just Cristina Madara, which is Cristina Madara. That's it.
Yeah.
All
Don't
across
forget
the board.
Threads.
Yeah.
We'll make sure that we always say we're gonna put them in our videos, but we never do. They will be linked in the bottom.
Yeah, we
Thank
put
you.
I put ours in
But
the
every time we
bottom.
mention like Spin Society, there's no Spin Society.
No,
tag.
I never do that.
I
I
never
do
put my
forget.
dancing group. We will. Christina's will be down there. This time.
Thank you.
To be fair, I didn't edit those yet. So. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're
Okay, bye
signing out.
guys.